Hello Aries and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for November the 16th through to the 30th. We've just had on the 14th or 15th the Scorpio new moon, and on the 30th we have the the Gemini. That was the Gemini full moon. So we have, sorry, I was distracted by the cards coming out. We have the Ace of Pentacles crossed by the Eight of Wands. This is a general reading, Aries, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. It's a lot of general information, so not all of it is going to be specific for you, but hopefully we'll get something for you. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link is in the description box below. I'd love it if you come over there because we get a lot more information coming through for you. We go into it in more depth and we take a sneak peek into the near future. So we have the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So if you do enjoy these readings, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And at the bottom of the deck, I had a sneak peek at that. We have the Ten of Cups, which I love. Look at that. Beautiful. Rainbow of happiness. Lovely. So we want to, now I'm saying, let's pull a little charm, a lucky charm for you, Aries, before we pull an animal spirit energy. Charm for Aries. Ooh. Choose peace. We have the peace symbol for you, Aries. And so, yeah, look, obviously the message is peace, choose peace. There's also a reference back to the 60s and 70s that's coming through, kind of groovy. I don't know why I got told the word groovy, but I just did. I'm being shown fashion from that era. So that might be some sort of cool retro stuff might be significant for you. I don't know why, but that's coming out. So let's pull an animal spirit energy. I'm just also getting I don't know why, but with that peace symbol, I'm getting learning to stand on your own 2 feet. What does that mean? Because Aries already does know how to do that. But it's standing firm, standing strong. Okay. Things to do with gender politics as well for some of you is coming out. Being proud, out loud and proud for some of you. So here we have Firefly has come out as your animal spirit energy this fortnight. So beautiful element of air. So let's pull some, what fairies want to chat to Aries. What fairies do we have for Aries? It always cracks me up saying that. What messages do we have for Aries? Who wants to have a chat to Aries today? Oh, they're all clamoring. Let's get the right cards, Aries, for you, okay? Who wants to chat to Aries today? Okay. Here we go. Oh, we have the fairy godmother and the singer of intuition. She popped up for Sagittarius as well, so she's kind of hanging around the fire signs. Absolutely, and we're moving into Saggy energy, moving into Saggy season, going from Scorpio to Saggy. So I think that's going to be good for you because fairy godmother's going to raise herself up. And she's actually helping you sort stuff out, Aries. Suddenly things are going to, magical solutions might appear for stuff. So she's feeling pretty happy and almost to the point of a bit smug, like, yep, sorted that one out. So she comes in when you might be going down the wrong path or just something you need a little bit of help with something, and she just comes in and just kind of waves her little magic wand around, and it's usually unexpected or you don't know exactly how that happened, but things just sort of just kind of synchronistically or magically seem to sort themselves out when she's hanging around. So, yeah, I love that her energies come in for you. And we also have the Singer of Intuition, which is actually, I'm actually getting a lot of physical strength for you, Aries. A strong body. And it's interesting. Look at that. Like it kind of symbolizes, it's sort of, I don't know if you can see this, but it reminds me of these two together, just the pose and the position that they're in. There's this is kind of what I was getting with the strong body, standing tall, standing strong, with this Singer of Intuition is coming through on a real energetic level. You're stepping into your strength again, and you're going to feel it physically, like feel it in your torso and your legs. So, yeah, just and when you're feeling physically strong, you're going to feel strong in other areas of your life. And this is where the fairy godmother might come in as well. If you're having trouble with anything to do with physical strength or anything to do with your body, she might come in and help, just kind of nudge you towards the right person that might be able to help you find some solutions. She's really, I'm getting this on a real cellular physical body level for you, Aries. So I think it's actually really, really positive. Strong in where you're standing. It's like strong with your position you've taken, strong with who you are. So, yeah. And we have the Ace of Pentacles crossed by the Eight of Wands as the situation coming in here for you. So this is, like this very clear, directive, new direction. This is like clear as day. And you might be saying things to people. This is what I want. This is where I'm going. Or this is what, or this information might be coming very clearly to you. This might be news coming in. This is where the fairy godmother could come in, sprinkling her magic fairy dust. It could be news of a new job for some of you. So, yeah, this is where you're standing in your power. And this new opportunity comes through loud and clear for you, Aries. This golden opportunity, really. And it empowers you. It's very empowering. So very strong. So in your conscious mind, crowning you, you have the Nine of Swords. And this is kind of something that probably has been stressing you and worrying you for a while. So this is... and it could very much be related to work and money, because we have a lot of these things around. It can also be related to physical health, like I said. So this kind of thing is going to be resolved. There's an opportunity for that. But when you have the Nine of Swords in your conscious mind, this is overthinking, it's fears, it's anxiety, it's worry. It could be depression as well for some of you. And this is where it's actually, I don't want to say playing tricks on your mind, but it is this thing that is sometimes the fear is not here, and I'm not seeing it in the reading. So this kind of in your head. So this has been something, it can be sleepless nights. It's something that's been really on your mind and bothering you a lot. So this is why I love the fact that at the base of the reading we have the Queen of Pentacles. So she comes in and she's a bit like the fairy godmother. She's kind of like akin to that. She's not the fairy godmother, but she's like, imagine she's the sister or aunt or related somehow. She's got similar energy. She comes in and this is the deep down energy happening with you, Aries. And she sorts stuff out, especially she's a very caring, nurturing energy, especially physical things. So it can relate to addiction, it can relate to debt, it can relate to how you've been managing your finances. And she brings with it a sense of comfort and abundance, and that you're now on the right track. And that's why I'm kind of getting you're standing tall, you're now standing in the right place. You're standing in this finding yourself in a stronger position. So this could actually be financially, because they're getting a lot of this earth energy coming in. So yeah, she is very nurturing and a very strong Capricorn energy as well. So, but yeah, this is when she's at the base, you're heading in the right direction. And she knows exactly what to do with this opportunity, this new path that's opened up for you. If you want any energy that's happening deep down to be making that manifest into something really solid and long-term and positive and bringing in more abundance and money, that's her. So you've got all this energy here in the right place to be moving this forward. That's why I'm saying this is kind of like the only anomaly here, the only card. It's not matching the rest of the cards here. So I'd say there's nothing to worry about here with that card. So we have in the recent past, we have the Three of Cups, and this is, celebration. It can be catching up with people, catching up with friends, socializing. It is, it could be partying too much for some of you. So it could be indulging too much in something as well for some of you. So yeah, magic. A cat just appeared and his name is Star. Sorry, Aries. So we, in the near future, we have, so the Three of Cups as well is just in the recent past. It's just the spirit of joy as well. So it can mean all sorts of different things. In the near future, this is where action is taken, pivotal action is taken with this Eight of Cups. You're leaving something behind. You're actively walking away from something that has not been fulfilling you and moving towards this new path that's opening up here with this Ace of Pentacles that's coming through. So this is a really important decision. And, it can be releasing an attachment. It can be releasing a behavior. It can be releasing a person. It can be releasing and walking away from a job. It doesn't have to necessarily be a physically walking away from something. It can be releasing an attachment to something as well. But this is such a positive move for you, Aries, and it's going to become so apparent and obvious what that is. So I feel like this energy here, if I can just get this off Star, is actually all, it's such a positive energy to move forward into. It's a positive forward movement. So this is you. You're turning up as the King of Cups, which is actually quite an interesting energy for you. It's not the most comfortable energy to be around the King of Cups. It's there's a lot of emotions going around, deep down emotions, but it's also an energy of being able to find, safe ground within that, to be able to rise above that and to find a place where you're master of your emotions, not the other way around. So you are presenting as the King of Cups of like, I've got this under control and I've found stable ground here. But there has been turbulent waters, there has been a lot of emotions around this or leading up to it as well that you've managed to get under control here. So energy surrounding you, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And so this is the big change that's coming through. And I feel like this decision to walk away or let something go, leave something behind, is actually, the landscape around you is changing. Everything is changing. There's this huge shift and change. So yeah, I do feel for a lot of you, this is a new career path, a new job. Because we have got that pentacle energy, or just a new health regime as well. But either way, it's changing. Things are changing and heading in the right direction. So hopes and fears, we have the Five of Swords. So you don't want to go back to that old conflict or a conflict that, that you've been engaged with somebody. There's a conflict here that you're not wanting to. Either this could be related to what you're walking away from, something you're conflicted about, a competitive situation. It could be pettiness. There could be quarrels. There could be fights. You're kind of wanting to get away from that. I think this is kind of what's coming up here. So we have as an outcome the Nine of Wands, and this is kind of saying it's nearly over. You're nearly there. It's, I know it's been a battle for you, and you are strong, Aries, but I keep getting that Elton John song, I'm Still Standing for You, getting it with the peace sign and moving towards peace. The Eight of Cups is a bit like the Six of Swords. It moves. The movement actually takes you to somewhere that you're going to be a lot happier. So this Nine of Wands can be that you are a little bit on guard still. You're still kind of in that defensive mode, expecting a battle, expecting a struggle. But the message, like the Nine of Swords, is that it's time to let that go. It's almost over now. So you are so close to reaching that goal that you're trying to get to, that place you're trying to get to. And so this Nine of Wands energy is the wounded warrior. And yes, it's acknowledging that you have developed this resilience, you've developed this strength. And yeah, you have picked up some wounds along the way, but look at where you are now, Aries, and you're in a position, you're standing in your own 2 feet, you're standing strong, and you're now in a position to move forward. So this is an area that, an energy that you could linger in for a moment or feel a little bit stuck in, but it's because you might not be able to see the finish line, but it's closer than you think. So yeah, it's actually, I think there's a big change just around the corner. And that's why I think the extended is going to be, things are changing. I think the extended is going to be interesting when we take a sneak peek into the future and see what comes up there. And so we have, like as an animal spirit energy, the firefly. And that's because, this is coming through because I do see with that Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands that there still is, the struggle is still there, even though this new opportunity, this huge, solid opportunity is presenting itself. There is a process of needing to walk away from something before moving towards something. And it's kind of, you're in a transition phase here. And so there can still be moments of darkness, moments of struggle with this, but it's all heading in the right direction. This will come through for you. And that's why the firefly energy is around you, because this is moments of inspiration, moments of guidance in the darkness. They're short, they're sweet, but when you get them, it's just enough to keep you on the track, on the path. It's encouraging energy. It's there to encourage you to keep going. So yeah, it's and moments of illumination as well, where you'll see things really, really clearly. And just, it can only take a second. Suddenly you get it and it's imprinted in your mind, it's imprinted in your system, and now. That's all you needed. Because you're so fast as well, Aries, things go boom, boom, boom for you. So you just need that moment of illumination, of brilliance to actually, and it could be a moment of brilliance as well. This could be a brilliant idea that's coming through here, but you just need that moment, and that's enough to set these wheels in motion and set you on this path. So yeah, and this is where you're heading. This is what it's all about. 10 of Cups. Something was missing in that 8 of Cups. And look, you're heading on the journey to find those things that are missing and that rainbow of happiness. And, it's better for you and for your loved ones as well. So if you're, if you have a family, or if you're living with people, a partner, animals, pets, or just even the idea of that, if that's something you're wanting. But, even if you're living by yourself, this is just happiness, really. It's like the pinnacle of happiness, long-term happiness. So it's really, this is kind of where you're heading towards, and it's such an amazing, beautiful place and space. And so that's why I think that at the moment, it's interesting. It was like you're standing still looking at this opportunity, but in the near future, you're definitely taking steps forward towards this. So yeah, beautiful energy coming through for you, Aries. So this is where I'm going to leave this reading, and we're going to go over to the extended and pull out some more cards, get some more information, some clarifier, and have a sneak peek at the future and see what's beyond this, because we kind of got to the tail end of the struggle, like it's so over, we're just stepping into it, but I want to see what happens after that. So I'd love it if you'd join me and Star, my cat, for the extended. That's if he sticks around. So the link is in the description box below. Just click on that. It'll take you over to Vimeo, and just click on Aries. But if this is where we're leaving each other and this resonated and you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. And take care, Aries. I'll see you next time. Bye.